Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Today we will be discussing, we will be listening, and we will be watching and thinking about the values that we have to impart to our children. Nowadays you all know that the parents are so much careful, so much serious to give their children good food, good drinks, healthy, nutritious drinks and food, and so on, for building their body. Many a times we give only the modern knowledge for building their mind. Just like our body needs macronutrients and micronutrients, as you all know, macronutrients generally fall under carbohydrate, fat and proteins, which are needed for the day-to-day functioning and the health of the body. Micronutrients are the like minerals, vitamins and other type of minute naturally available components or vitamins and so on. So macronutrients and micronutrients are needed for the maintenance and growth of the body. Generally from the childhood the parents give this material to their children. Exactly like that our mind needs, our children's mind also need the modern knowledge which will be leading to their professional growth in the course of time, and they will be studying, understanding, analyzing the scientific and technological aspects of the knowledge. In the course of time they will be applying them in their life, and they will be becoming excellent doctors, engineers, advocates, chartered accountants and so on. So those are all the macronutrients needed for our body. They are the macronutrients needed for our mind, not for our body. Like that, micronutrients are also needed for our mind and also the mind of our children. We have to give them the values. Values are like the micronutrients. They need a little bit, just like we put cement in between the bricks for construction of a building. We have to give them these micronutrients for the development, expansion and growth of the mind. Those are all the values or value-based knowledge or the information which should be collected through listening, watching, discussing, thinking, and all that good things what we could listen, what we could watch, what we could discuss and what we could think and analyze should then be practiced in our life for the psychological growth. All the value-based knowledge can be divided into 5, which I have explained earlier. Those value-based knowledge which can develop, which can use for the development of the mind of the children, that the parents should give. They are just like a blessing, guiding, motivating, appreciating, consoling, telling the stories, telling the experiences of other people, giving the correct, apt guidance and advice, and also informing the excellent, rational and logical truth of the life truth of the life. We should teach them how to pray, and prayer is not meant for something what we want to get from the God. God is not a judge, God is not an advocate, God is not a minister, God is not an MLA, nor God is a judge. So when we consider that a cosmic power is controlling us and everything, that itself gives us psychological benefit, faith, confidence, fearlessness, courage, and so on. So the value-based knowledge connected with the mind. There are value-based knowledge connected with the body, which the mother, the parent should definitely give to the children. And all the customs and rituals followed in India. Majority of the customs and rituals are connected with the spirituality, but spirituality is just like a cement. Majority of the customs and rituals connected with the body, like we are performing sun salutation, Surya Namaskaram, Dhyanam, chanting the mantra, listening the mantra, getting up early in the morning, sitting on the cot before standing up, and touching the earth, taking the bath, prayer before eating the food, and performing yogasana, and taking Ekadashi Vrata for cleansing the intestine, drinking water 4-5 glasses water, Jalapana Vrata in the morning, avoiding non-vegetarian food, avoiding the liquor culture, and playing in the sand, and doing work on the earth, soil, and going to the temple, doing the pradakshina, taking the prasada, doing the pradakshina for the Ashwatha Vriksha. These are all directly linked with the health of the body. But for giving devotion, dedication and sincerity, we connected the values connected with the development of the body with the spirituality. Spirituality is the means, not for the end. So we have to impart value-based knowledge for our children, for developing the mind as the micronutrients other than the macronutrients of modern knowledge. So micronutrients connected with the mind, I have already told you, for expanding, for developing, for progressing, for a fearless mind, we have to give micronutrients for the mind by motivating them, by appreciating them, by blessing them, by guiding them, by consoling them, by telling the stories, by giving the experiences of great people, by advising them, by teaching them the proverbs, by teaching Ramayana, Mahabharata, Purana, where experiences and the stories are told. And also by making them what is the meaning of prayer, making them pray, and meditation, chanting the mantra, are all connected with the mind. Similarly, value-based knowledge for the body we have to impart scientifically, logically and rationally, as I have already told you. The value-based knowledge connected with the family relation building. The parents should become an ideal model for the children. Many cases when the parents quarrel each other, one can see that the students, the children, they always go in a different way. What they want is love, affection, guidance and protection. When the parents quarrel each other, naturally the children will not be getting that protection. So the children feel that when they are alone, they are isolated, there is no protection for them, there is no guidance for them. What they want in the life is love and affection. When the parents quarrel each other, naturally it will not be available. So the mother should give love and affection. She should guide the child right from the morning till the evening, whenever possible. Spend half an hour to 1 hour with the children and tell the stories, give the experiences of others. Whenever the food is served to them, and sit with them, listen what are the things happen in the school, motivate them for their achievements, guide them for the mistakes, correct them whatever they have done wrong, and see that when the parents spend minimum 1 hour with the children, at least once in a day they will be taking the food together, and the children should feel that when I am lucky to have such a mother, I am lucky to have such a father, and the parents should frequently tell the child that we are lucky to have a child like you, a son like you or a daughter like you, and be with them, encourage them for studying, never curse them, never tell that when I don't believe you, I will be calling the teacher and asking whether you are telling the correct thing or not. Never denigrate them, never belittle them, never compare their bad qualities with others, and never give overconfidence, and also teach them some great heritage values, and teach them the general knowledge, teach and show them the pains of orphans, old age, and thus one can demonstrate and explain and make them watch how to build the family relation between wife and husband, between the brothers or among the brothers, and how the motherly, fatherly affection to the children. So parents-children relationship, wife-husband relationship, brother-sisters relationship, and grandmother-grandfather relationship, these are all the things what we can demonstrate, explain, show directly or indirectly through the movies or directly from the family, for making our children good. So the value-based knowledge meant for developing the mind, developing the body, developing the family relation, and developing our dharma. Sanatana Dharma has got stories, experiences, guidances, advices, and the truth in the life other than customs and rituals. So teach our children the stories explained in 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas and Mahabharata, and make them good by teaching them the values in the life, and teach them the experiences of Pandavas, Kauravas, and all those who are connected with Lord Rama, the first part in Mahabharata, and Rama and related characters in Ramayana. So stories can be told from Purana and Mahabharata. Experiences should be told from Mahabharata and Valmiki Ramayana. And advice and guidances are there in Purana, in Itihasa, and in Vedas. Teach them the life truth explained in Hindu Dharma. Make your child, make your children a proud Hindu and a proud Indian. Whether you belong to Christianity or Islam, remember and remind that you are an Indian. Your blood is an Indian blood. Your blood is a Hindu blood. Always remind your children and remember by yourself that when none of the Christian has come from Israel here, none of the Muslim has come from Saudi Arabia. So all whatever we inherit in India from our forefathers belong to Hindus, Christians and Muslims, whether they like it or not. We, dharmic way, we always prayed that when loka samasta sugino bhavantu, teach all these things to your children. You also learn by yourself. That will strengthen the dharmic condition of India, our society, our family, and also individual basis. Then the value-based knowledge connected with the society. We celebrate Shivaratri, we celebrate Holi, Vishu, Deepavali, Navaratri, Dasara, and we celebrate a variety of festivals. We celebrate individual family-based festivals like birthday celebration, Shashtiyabda Purti celebration, marriage celebration, and Upanayana celebration. Even the death and after death ceremonies are all meant for social bondage. Everything in India connected with social bondage, and they are all applied spirituality. These spiritualities are not for going directly to heaven or paradise, but for creating a paradise in this world. Those are all the values connected with the social bondage, and also the values connected with the national integration. Remember that we learn about India, we learn about Ramayana and Mahabharata, which are born and brought up in India. We go to pilgrimage, we visit the temples, and we go to Sabarimala, where people from all the states come over there. We go to North India and South India. We share care and cure among ourselves. In Kerala, there appears to be 45 lakhs of North Indians, particularly Assam and nearby area. So remember that national integration is part of our life, our culture, our music, our temples, our pilgrimage, our prayer, Gange, Jaimane, Jaiva, Godavari, Saraswati, and Ayodhya, Madura, Maya, Kashi, Kanchi, Avantika, and also Mahendro, Malaya, Sakyo, Devadatma, Himalaya, Ashwattama, Balivyaso, Hanumamscha, Vibhishana, Kripa, Parashuramascha, Saptaideyi, Mokshadayaka. All these prayers are directly linked with the national integration. We learn about the heroes of Mahabharata and Ramayana directly linked with the national integration. So all these together come the value-based knowledge which the parents should impart the children. So the value-based knowledge meant for the mind, value-based knowledge meant for the development of the body, value-based knowledge meant for the development of the family relation, the value-based knowledge meant for the development of the dharmic outlook, Sanatana dharmic outlook. Similarly, value-based knowledge meant for social bondage, and the last one, national integration. And with this you can also add protection of the nature, protection of the environment, protection of air, water, earth, and so on. These are all part of our national integration and social bondage activities. So these are all the micronutrients needed for the development of the mind. Macronutrients needed for the development of the mind. That is what we are getting from the school. And remember that, always remember that our children are spending 7 hours every day in the school, and 17 hours they are spending with us on working days. Saturday and Sunday generally our children spend with us. In summer vacation and other vacations they will be definitely spending with us. So we have got enough time for giving them all type of knowledge for the development of their mind. And you already used to give the macronutrients and micronutrients for the body. Thus, let our children become good through value-based knowledge and great through the modern knowledge. This from today onwards you have to practice in your life. Teach these messages, think rationally, logically and scientifically, and teach others too how to live a value-based life. My pranams to you. Thank you very much.